Welcome back to Street Beat. Detroit's Lower East Side may be home to stable neighborhoods, but the vacant lots and homes tell a different story. Here to talk to us about LEAP, a grassroots community planning project in Detroit, is LEAP manager Khalil Ligon. Thank you so much for being here, Khalil.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
So explain what exactly LEAP is.
The Lower Eastside Action Plan is a community-driven process to begin to look at vacant land in the Lower East Side and how it can be used as an asset to begin stabilizing communities and rebuilding economic generation.
Give an example of how you could do that.
An example of how that can happen is a way that we can reuse vacant land in very different ways. How can that space be used to bring in jobs, reusing vacant buildings to bring in new industries that use green and blue technology, which is essentially earth-based and water-based. And I think here in the Great Lakes region, we are in a prime opportunity to, a prime position to capitalize on that opportunity and use vacant land as a way to do that.
Now, how did you get involved?
I came on board the project last year to essentially manage the project and make sure that things operated smoothly and ran on target. And in that time, we have been working to engage the community to not only come to the table and share with us their opinions and perceptions about their neighborhoods, but to be a part of the solution in coming up with strategies.
So why the Lower East Side of Detroit? Why just that section?
We're focusing on that section. Several community organizations that are already active and working on the East Side came together a few years ago and said, our neighborhoods are declining. There's an increase of vacant land. What can we do to start to address this crisis? And so the process is a collaborative process. It has 8 community organizations working together, bringing their resources and their talents together to address this issue. And the reason that it is focusing on the Lower East Side is because some of the highest concentrations of vacant land are here on the Lower East Side. So it's critical to begin to look at how that can be used essentially to reverse the trends that you see happening on the Lower East Side.
Well, when was LEAP founded? How many years of action have you guys been in? Let's put it that way.
The project started, the conversation about the project started in late 2009, and the actual engagement with the community began last fall. So we've been working for a little over a year now to develop the strategies that we will be releasing soon.
Do you have any specific projects that you can let us know that you've seen come about, or you've seen actual vacant lands or homes be turned into something else?
Yes, we are looking at about 5 to 6 projects. We had had an initial goal of 3 to 5, so we've been very fortunate in identifying projects that can reuse vacant land in buildings, from urban agriculture to stormwater remediation, which is a reforestation project, essentially planting trees to help relieve some of the stress on our current water infrastructure and on our river system, essentially to help treat stormwater. And we also have some neighborhood stabilization projects, which looks to rehab homes in active residential neighborhoods, as well as a food incubator project that will look to use decommissioned public schools to help bridge the gap between what comes out of the ground and what gets to the store.
So you go into this neighborhood, these neighborhoods, trying to make it a better place. I'm sure you're getting great reaction from the folks that actually do live there. I'm sure you interact with a lot of the neighbors.
Yes.
What do they have to say to you?
There's a range of voices and opinions out there, and the great thing about this process is that we're open to hearing that, and that has been very influential in shaping, the strategies that we're looking to come up with. We didn't come to the table with a preconceived notion of what should happen in the community. We took very strong interest in what they had to say and began to give them the tools, partnering the community expertise with technical expertise to begin to look at how we can start to transform the communities one block at a time.
And what could our viewers do if someone's sitting at home thinking, that's a great idea, I would like to help out or anything like that? What would you want our viewers to know, and how could you benefit from their help?
The first thing I think is critical for residents to know is that they have a voice, and their voice is valuable. The information and expertise they have about their communities is valuable, and to band together and demand the change that they want to see in their communities. And that opportunity is possible not only through other community projects, but just like through LEAP, we're giving people an opportunity to come together and think critically about how to address some of the issues in their neighborhoods. So they can, visit our websites, they can call us, they can talk to their neighbors and find out more about how, their neighbors have been engaged in this process.
And real quickly, what's the website they can get more information?
They can visit us at facebook.com/LeapDetroit, and we also have a data site that is an online forum that hosts a lot of the data and research that we've collected so far.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Khalil. Good luck with that. Thank you for being here. I'd like to thank all of my guests today for joining me on this edition of Street Beat. If you want to send me an email, please go to the Street Beat page on our website at CW50Detroit.com. Remember to tune in Monday morning at 5 a.m. on WWJ-TV for First Forecast Mornings, or 7 a.m. on CW50. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Syma Chowdhry. Thank you.